let me break it down for you like a math teacher. I learned a lot this weekend from a staff of teachers. And yeah, I was kinda bummed we couldn't have Tamika, but it was nice meeting Chrissy, I was glad to meet her. Knowing who I am is kinda like common sense, and doing this work keeps me grounded like punishment. I had a couple good learners that were prominent, but seeing others people movement was astonishing. After sleeping for so long, I'm awake now. Right in this moment, I'm starting to miss Kate now. And every one of those labels across my face down, I remove them one by one. It's time to break them down. And that was step one of the Be Present empowerment model. Knowing yourself outside the distress of oppression. In this step, one breaks down every label placed on them by society in order to gain a clear and direct knowledge of who they really are. I got you. Now that I know who I am and my vision's clear, I can now listen to somebody with a conscious ear. Before I left home, I knew why I was coming here, and tomorrow I'm leaving with it. Hope I can keep it with me, and if I can't, I have support and they gon' seek it with me. But it's up to me to stay afloat, cause they're not sinking with me. And when I'm in my checking process, they're not thinking with me. Cause if they're doing that, then they're not really listening. But what they are is really missing everything I'm saying while they're reminiscing. Race, gender, power, class, what's your definition? If you want to change, you have to give yourself permission. And that was step two. Listening in a conscious and present state. I hear you. In this step, one practices listening to another person with a conscious ear. Got it. By doing so, that person will allow the speaker to guide themselves and uncover their own truth. I think I'm getting it. Now that I have the first two on my waist and hips, I can go out and build effective relationships. I'm at the surface of the water with the waves and ships. I try to stay above, but sometimes I be taking dips. But I come up for air before I lose consciousness and get swept away by the currents like I'm a fish. You need support, I'm the one you should come and get, and I'll take time out for you just to come and sit. But you have to be willing with me to take a risk and put yourself as number one when you make a list. I don't really know what anyone will make of this, but if you feel empowered right now, come on and make a fist. I do. And that was step three. The third and final step of the Be Present empowerment model. This is wonderful. Once you've mastered steps 1 and 2, you will then be able to use them in your everyday life to build long-lasting, strong, and effective relationships.